How's it going, guys? I hope you are doing well. This video is going to be the first video in a series about how to better your team play in Hunt Showdown. So this video is going to be all about knowing when to revive and when not to revive. I think knowing when to revive is one of the most, well, not most, but one of the more complex things in Hunt Showdown. It's a skill that is kind of hard to come by, and in this video I'm going to show you guys some clips just showing kind of how my team decides when to revive and when not to revive. In this clip here, as per usual, I'm gonna die. And we'll take a look at how my team decides to go forward with it after I die. So let's go ahead and watch the footage. Traded. Okay, so as you guys can see here, I'm dead, and I give out the communication that I have traded. My other teammate is going to give out the knowledge that they feel that I am safe to revive. So my other teammate now has to decide, am I safe to revive, am I not? And let's go ahead and take a look at what happens from here.
Anyone else back there?
Warren can see if it's still orange or red, whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You should be safe to pick up Lele.
Hold up. I hear somebody running.
Okay, so now you can see that my teammate has given out the comms that he does not feel it's safe to revive me. He hears someone running. I think that he says this because he hears the meathead leeches, and with the knowledge that my teammate has an eagle eye view of what's going on, and I gave him the information I traded, maybe I'm a safe for us, but let's see what he decides to do.
He's like right here.
Okay, so what we see is now my teammate says he's like right here. He's kind of close, but definitely far enough away that I'm a safe revive. So my teammate goes ahead and revives me. Now my teammate in the tower could have gave the comms like, hey, I just saw him throw fire, he's further back. But in any case, he pulls off the safe revival. I think that this was the best decision. And now that I'm up, you're going to see me make sure I heal, get myself safe and all of that before we go on with the fight. Because remember, after you get revived, the other team's going to hear you get revived and they're going to know, oh, I need to focus on that. So make sure when you do get revived, you heal, get safe, and then re-engage. Thank you, sir. Alright, in this next gameplay, we are going to take a look at what you're supposed to do when both of your teammates die and you have to decide if you should revive anyone, and if you are going to, who you should revive first. Oh, alright. Hold that. What? Bro, you're joking me, right? Okay, so now both of Warren's teammates are dead and it's time for him to make the decision, what do I do now? I want you to keep a couple things in mind, okay? There's going to be fighting going on and we're both kind of dead. One is far in the boss layer, one's kind of medium into the boss layer at the time. So let's see what's going to happen. Alright, then. Okay, so let's take a second to talk about what we know right now. He knows that I am dead right next to him. My other teammate is dead further into the boss layer, and there are people still fighting to his right. In this case, what I believe to be the best thing to do would have been to revive me, knowing that the other people that are still fighting are distracted off to the side, and knowing that, well, we know that it is better to fight with more people than less people. I do believe he would have been able to revive me safely here, but he went for my other teammate. Let's see what happens. You have a crossbow now, Nia, by the way. So something else that I want to point out here is that you don't hear anything going on while he's doing the revive, meaning whoever was in the fight previously has finished fighting, they're healing and refocusing on engaging. So this revival that he did, I don't feel was a safe one. There was too many unknowns, and now I kind of feel like I overwhelmed my teammate with the comms that bees were. And I think that that made him kind of overthink what was going on in the combat. So be careful when you're calling out comms to your teammates. It can be a lot sometimes. Alright, what you're going to see in this next clip is what I call Shift W gameplay with reviving. Alright, let's fucking go. Flash him. You flash and then I'm gonna nade.
I got him flash.
So, if you guys notice here, the second I throw my nade, I turn around to loop back for a revive because they were flashed, got naded, and now my teammate with the bomb lance is continuing to push.
Killed one.
Got him. Coming.
He traded, they're all dead. So, here we were able to pull off some safe revivals while continuously engaging in combat. If you keep pressure on the enemy team, you can always have a safe revival because you know that if someone is engaging the enemy team, there's no one else kinda that's gonna come towards you. At least in this case, we knew that. Okay, this is gonna be another kind of way to make a safe revival. My teammate is dead and I always carry fuses with me, fake nades. So I'm gonna use this firebomb and a fake nade to try to pull off a safe revival. Okay, so spoiler alert, but this did make for a safe revival. I heard the person run away, so I knew that my teammate was going to be a safe revival. Not sure, but they're cooking a nade. Downstairs. Alright, so now I'm down and my teammate has to decide what to do with that. Do they continue to engage the team? Do they try to pull off a res, tools, consumables to see if they can get me? And here they decided to keep engaging in combat. You have a flash, which I think was a good decision. So now my other teammate has killed someone and they have to decide what to do. You can hear someone outside to the right. So you have to decide, do I engage that person or try to revive? My teammate revived. And also died because the other person was approaching too quickly to pull off a safe revival. This next clip is going to be about deciding whether or not to revive first or heal first in combat situations. I don't know how, but you didn't. Blind you one. Oh.
I know. You can pick. I gotta heal. Hold on.
So here you hear one of my teammates give the call out, "You can revive," and my teammate responds with, "I have to heal first. Hang on." I do believe that in this case, it would have been better to get a revival first. That way you have two people fighting one person rather than having one person try to fight one person. Because even if one of the two dies if you revive because you're low health and then you have to re-engage, that other person has a better chance to kill the person you're fighting rather than just you. You got bees too? Okay, in this next clip, I'm going to highlight something that people don't always think about when you think about a safe revival. And keeping in mind that this is about team gameplay. Once you get revived, and you're not immediately shot or your teammate isn't killed trying to revive you, your next goal is going to be to get yourself safe. And heal, all that. There's one right there, I don't think so. Does she have a shotgun? Oh, you did trade her, you did trade. There are more though. Yeah, one more. There is.
No, I just fucking crashed. Did it really?
I'll try to play a little smart then. Oh no. Okay, so let's talk about what just happened. My teammate traded with someone, gets revived, and he does heal, but then he goes and loots the person that he traded with, as well as crouched in a corner next to where that person was dead. So just like my first goal was going to revive my teammate, the other team's first goal was going to revive their teammate, and to do that, they would have had to go into the area where their teammate was dead. My teammate was placed right in that same area. So after you get revived, you should try to rotate around a bit. Don't hang out in the area where you died, because that's where the enemy team is gonna focus.
Oh my god. What the hell is
You're up. Okay, so I like one thing that I did here, telling my teammate, you're up. Because you should, when you're necroing your teammate, let them know, hey, I'm gonna necro you, and when they're about to pop up, you should tell them. But I want you guys to comment down below, right now, if you think that that was a safe revival with a necro. Somehow. No, of course that was not a safe necro revival, that was an awful revival. Because I can still hear people outside running around, even running around by his body. I just basically sacrificed my teammate to the hunt gods. Don't be that player.
Nah, they're on there.
I mean, unless your teammate is the kind that, like, you know, constantly says, hey, revive me, revive me. If they ask for it, do it, but don't sacrifice your team if you don't have to. Okay, so I'm going for another revival on my teammate here, and as you see, I'm going to kind of take my time, listen to what's going on around me. I can tell that they're still looking for me up on the roof. I decide safe to go for the revive. So, when I revive my teammate, keep in mind the enemy team can hear when you revive. They would have heard me revive him, and if it was me, I would have been like trying to reorient and maybe go in the building, take some time, try to figure out what's going on. But as you can see where my teammate is dead, he ran out into the view of the roof. And I just don't feel like after you get revived, you want to immediately start re-engaging. He did only have 1 bar left, so if he dies, he dies. But I feel like he would have had a better chance to hear someone and engage them if he would have reoriented himself rather than immediately jumping back into combat. So guys, that's going to be it for this video. I tried to give you guys some good insight on when it's safe to revive, when it's not, and how to make those decisions. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing. We're trying to grow the channel here, and give the video a like. If you guys did like this video, please let me know in the comments down below, because I want to make this into a series, and if there's enough interest, I will keep making gameplay tutorial style videos. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.